Beryl made landfall over the Windward Islands on Monday as an extremely dangerous, strong Category 4 hurricane. I'm meteorologist Hannah Gard with Fox 8 New Orleans. Beryl was undergoing eyewall replacement and quickly strengthened as it approached the Windward Islands. This is one of the strongest hurricanes to impact these areas in decades. The eye made landfall over Carriacou Island, which is an island of Grenada. Beryl is bringing catastrophic winds and life-threatening storm surge to the Grenadine Islands as well as Carriacou Island and Grenada. The National Hurricane Center is urging those residents to stay in their shelter and stay in place until the conditions come to an end. With 150-mile-per-hour sustained winds, this storm is on the verge of becoming a Category 5 hurricane. As Beryl continues into the Caribbean, it will still have very warm waters to work with, so we see a major hurricane maintained until about Tuesday. Then you can see that downgrade as we get to midweek to a hurricane and then eventually a tropical storm in the southern Gulf. This will still be a hurricane as it impacts places like Jamaica, so there is a hurricane watch in effect, and on the coast of Haiti and the Dominican Republic, we have a tropical storm watch. If you have travel plans to these areas or to the Yucatan Peninsula and Central America for the 4th of July, make sure you're taking those safety considerations. The steering with this storm is mainly driven by a very strong area of high pressure to the north of the Caribbean. You can see that driving the system westward. We also have strong high pressure over the southeastern U.S., so ultimately that will likely guide it more westward. Most of the modeling is sticking to that because we also will see a weaker system as it interacts with wind shear, which would continue that westward path. Right now, it's a little too early to say that Texas and the coastal areas are out of the woods for a northward turn, but as that high pressure stays strong, it would be less likely. Most of the models are seeing that significant weakening from a major hurricane down to mainly a tropical storm. So it's still something to watch for Texas and Louisiana coastal residents as it heads into the southwest Gulf, but we'll have a better idea of steering as it gets closer. We also saw Tropical Storm Chris form yesterday, but that has now dissipated over Mexico. And we're still watching this tropical wave behind Beryl that's in the central Atlantic, but Beryl has been upwelling a lot of cooler water, so it's actually becoming less conducive for formation. But we still could see a tropical depression or storm form as that approaches the Lesser Antilles. The next name on the list is Debbie.